All right. Okay. I am streaming again. Because my streaming sucks. I am starting to stream now. I'm going to kill this time. What am I saying? I'm not saying anything. Oh my god, I'm not saying anything. I'm totally not saying anything. I'm dead. Okay, as someone asked me to, I shall react once everyone joins the stream. Hurry up.
Yeah, maybe. I don't have one of those yet. That's the Bonnie?
The Bonnie?
Yeah, they're like 1,200 tickets. We could pull together if you want to.
That might be fun.
Hey, loser. Happy birthday.
Terrence, stop.
Yeah, Terrence, stop. He's gonna cry.
You freak me out, Terrence. I'll tell Mom.
If you want to keep that stupid bear, you won't tell Mom shit.
You guys are such bullies. Seriously? Back off. It's Chris's birthday.
Can it, you little bitch. I can't believe you need a girl to defend you, Chris.
Wow, your brother's kind of a baby, isn't he?
It's hilarious. Why don't we help him get a closer look? He'll love it.
No, please.
Come on, guys. Let's give the little man a lift. He wants to get up close and personal.
No, I don't want to go.
You heard the little man. He wants to get even closer. You kids, back up on the stick. Hey, guys. Peter. I think the little man said he wants to give Fred Bear a big kiss.
With that kid.
On 3.
Kid.
1,
Kid.
2.
Please, Terrence, I'm scared.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just choking. I'm waiting for my pizza. It's almost over. One more death.
I wish I lived in the present with the gift of my past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a bag of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile.
Okay. It's done. Now I can... It's not a meme. It's not a meme at all. It's someone reacting to the deaths of the Aftons. Now we are watching this.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, join me. No thanks, Dastardly. Oh, please. My friends call me Dick.
What? Dick also means Ricky. Or Richard. Richard, it means Richard. Okay. Do you have any more videos that are actually like entertaining or hold any value, like scary or anything that I can react to? Okay, well then. I have the perfect thing to react to.
live in harmony on the flip side of real life. A sanctuary, but things went so wrong and now there's strife. There are bizarre creatures that run around making weird sounds. We weren't equipped for this, so we just use our own words like that. It's a wheel of hot cheese.
Okay,
But he throws his mic, watch the mic go smack. Doing what we can.
they didn't even get to do.
Happy birthday. Chica throws her cupcake.
Here comes the best part. Nightmare Freddy sounds like a 10-year-old boy hitting puberty on crack.
Oh, this game is colorful. It's easier in your head. Unlock the old spinning records in your bed. Protect this hook. Stab you in your belly. Stop you in a suit and turn you into jelly. Oh!
Beat the chipper, then our words are done and fast news. Then cruise through Jackie's woods and make our way to Dustin Field. We fight a snowman who just lost the bounce with miniguns. Then nothing done with an explosion that was done by his It's a wheel of hot cheese attack. Freddy throws his mic, watch the mic go smack. Doing what we can, Ronnie plays Smash Jam. Happy birthday, Chica throws her cupcake.
Yes, the most dangerous thing in the world. It's the only happy FNAF game. And here he comes again. Nightmare Foxy again. On crack. No one can rap faster than him.
Hi, ladies and gents.
Okay. Did you? Okay. Okay, I'll watch it. I have something for you guys to also react to. Or you. I have a feeling this isn't going to be what we're expecting. If it's actually anything. Hold on. Let me turn on my face cam. Sorry that I didn't notice earlier. Yum, Greek yogurt. I love Greek yogurt. That looks bad. I have one of those types of blenders. You better be able to pay for that mess. Oh god, that's disgusting. Nope, I can't do it. That's torture. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. No. I have something you have to react to now, if I can remember. Okay, what is it called? Oh, yes. This is actually the official Duolingo thing. The official Duolingo site. Here we go. Introducing
Full Sail University's art and design programs
Duolingo
help
Push.
aspiring artists
And it's something
connect
I
with an
actually,
audience.
you're
We
actually
equip
able
artists
to
with
buy.
everything they need to create.
I hope you're watching.
Here at Duolingo, we know that learning a language works best when you practice every day. That's why Duolingo sends helpful notifications to users to remind them to practice, practice, practice. But for some users, we found that's just not effective enough. That's why we're excited to launch a brand new premium feature, Duolingo Push. Since Duolingo can be used wherever you are, now Duolingo Push can remind you wherever you are. Whether you're at the gym, at work, or out on the town. That's right, Duo himself will show up anytime you might be in danger of breaking your streak to give you a subtle reminder. It's the green glove treatment that you've been waiting for. A real-life reminder that you can't ignore. You can choose the type of reminder that's best for you. Encouraging Duo. Disappointed Duo. Passive-aggressive Duo. Sign up today for a free trial to get Duolingo Push and never, ever miss a day of practice again. Not now, Duo. Okay. I'm doing it!
Okay. So what did you think? I hope you watched it. Give you nightmares.
Full Sail University's art and design programs embrace design practices built around emerging technologies. It's art outside the box.
Here we go. This is one of the best songs.
Hey you there, why can't you just get
Oh crap, Peach is here. A small pizza just for me.
I think maybe I can have it.
but I won't be working the breakfast shift. This job had no prerequisites. Does that mean I should have been hesitant instead of just accepting it? Cause I'm digging up a couple skeletons with artificial intelligence. I'd better quit now, to hell with this.
Free Shavakadu! Free Shavakadu!
Look at all those chickens! I'm in my mom's car. Get out of the car! Aww.
Stop! I'm gonna drop my croissant! What are those?
They are my crop.
Guys, Roblox has been really trying to push for learning experiences on their platform. So I can't. Oh wait, okay. Learn and explore. So you got. I've been through this one, digestive system adventure, which is just like a weird fever dream and just kind of. I don't know. I didn't like it. It was just weird.
I love that game.
There's this really creepy Roblox family. It's really they do a lot of really creepy meetings and they do a lot of weird stuff. It's just sent me a friend request and I accepted it. Which might
Excuse me, I'm trying to get my feet
They
wet.
have an event going on. I'm recording this after the fact, but this family is really weird. They have a lot of weird ceremonies, weird
I still exist. What? Nyam 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 nyam. Please come back. Please come back. Come back. Meow, 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 meow. I'm gonna cut myself. Hopefully it's gone now. Good. Huh? What? meow, meow, meow. Oh,
Gatherings, and it's available. Anybody can go. You just have to find the right time. And looks like me and my editor, Ernesto, aka Adam, found the right time. We got really lucky. We went to one of their events. This is what happened. Don't buy that. Report. No. Aha, much more cleaner. Yeah. Before I get into this, we went into a church gathering. The family holds gatherings at a church, and it's not like any other church. It's just not anything. It's not. Don't. Oh yeah, trigger warning. If you never want to know who my editor is, Carlito, if you don't want to know his real name or anything, or his home address or his credit card number, don't watch the rest of this video because it's an editor reveal. Alright, so this is what happened. Okay, my editor, me, and Carlito, aka Speedy266. aka Adam Exposed. He actually has a real name that isn't Carlito. This is Myth Church, essentially, and as you can hear by the music, it's a very nice place. Alright, what's going on? What did I miss?
I'm getting rid of my spit by spitting on the towel I'm sitting on.
Like Mario Kart. Wait, you can't tell Bible, but Bible has secret Nintendo inside put out pages. Epic.
Hey, I'm here. I mind. I very mind.
Oh my god. Stop!
Oh god.
Stop! Hey, how is gay, but that's not him, right? So this is where myth people go to do weird myth things. This is the Colt family, which is really, how would you describe them as?
I don't know, this dude looks like he's like a...
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at short stories with a twist, so yeah, let's just get right into the video. Last week was my 40th birthday and I really didn't feel like waking up that morning. I managed to pull myself together and go downstairs for breakfast, hoping my wife would be pleasant and say happy birthday and possibly have a small present for me. As it turned out, she barely said good morning, let alone happy birthday. I thought, well, that's marriage for you, but the kids, they will remember. My kids came trampling down the stairs for breakfast, ate their breakfast and didn't say a word to me. So when I made it out of the house and started for work, I felt pretty dumpy and despondent. As I walked into my office, my secretary Joanne said, "Good morning, boss, and by the way, happy birthday." It felt a bit better knowing that at least someone remembered. I worked in a zombie-like fashion until about 1 o'clock when Joanne knocked on my door and said, "You know, it's such a beautiful day outside and it's your birthday. Why don't we go out for lunch? Just you and me." I said, "Thanks, Joanne. That's the best thing I've heard all day. Let's go." We went to lunch, but not where we normally go. Instead, she took me to a quiet bistro with a private table. We had a couple of mixed drinks and I enjoyed the meal tremendously. On the way back to the office, Joanne said, "You know, it's such a beautiful day. We don't have to go right back to the office, do we?" I replied with, "I suppose not. What do you have in mind?" She said, "Let's go to my apartment. It's just around the corner." After arriving at her apartment, Joanne turned to me and said, "Boss, if you don't mind, I'm going to step into the bedroom for just a moment. I'll be right back." "Okay," I nervously replied. She went into the bedroom and after a couple of minutes, she came out carrying a huge birthday cake, followed by my wife, my kids, and dozens of my friends and co-workers all singing happy birthday. And I just sat there on the couch, naked. What? So he was expecting something else from Joanne? Just because he thought his wife and kids forgot to say happy birthday and he was going to... Oh... Whoa. That was actually a pretty big twist. Whoa. Oh. Man, that's so awkward. Son, Daddy, I fell in love and want to date this awesome girl. Father, that's great, son. Who is she? Son, it's Sandra, the neighbor's daughter. Father, oh, I wish you hadn't said that. I have to tell you something, son. But you must promise me not to tell your mother. Sandra is actually your sister. The boy is naturally bummed out, but a couple of months later, Daddy, I fell in love again and she's even hotter. Father, that's great, son. Who is she? Son, it's Angela, the other neighbor's daughter. Father, oh, I wish you hadn't said that. Angela is also your sister.
What the?
What's going on? This went on a few more times, and finally the son was so mad, he went straight to his mother crying. Mom, I am so mad at Dad. I fell in love with 6 girls and I can't date any of them because Dad is their father. The mother hugs him affectionately and says, you can date whoever you want. He isn't your father.
Plot twist!
Wait, hold on a second, let me process this. So
Buddy.
both of them have been lying to each other because the mother had this son with another man and the father had all the other girls with other people. That's so awkward. Well, I mean, hey, at least it works out in the end, right? What the heck? I was not expecting that. Wow, this was good.
I pushed his eye.
So weird. Imagine your dad telling you that, like every crush you have, oh, actually, that's your sister. Wow, this son actually betrayed his mum like that. He didn't tell her until the 6th girl. Wows. After 10 years, the wife starts to think their child looks strange, so she decides to do a DNA test. That's all it took. This child looks strange. He/she must not be mine. Wow. Okay. She finds out that the child is actually from completely different parents. Wife, honey, I have something very serious to tell you. Husband, what's up? Wife, according to the DNA test results, this is not our child. Husband, don't you remember when we were leaving the hospital, we noticed that the baby had wet and snappy, and you said, please go and change this baby. I'll wait for you here. So that's when I went inside, I got a clean one and left the dirty one there. The husband just literally changed the baby. Literally. Didn't change the nappy, but changed the baby. Sometimes people take instructions too literally. Jack goes to his buddy Bob and says, I'm sleeping with the priest's wife. Can you hold him in church for an hour after Mass for me? The friend doesn't like it, but being a buddy, he agrees. After Mass, Bob starts talking to the priest, asking him all sorts of stupid questions, just to keep him occupied. Finally, the priest gets annoyed and asks him what he's really up to. Bob, feeling guilty, confesses to the priest, my friend is sleeping with your wife right now, so he asked me to keep you occupied. The priest smiles, puts a brotherly hand on Bob's shoulder and says, you better hurry home now. My wife died a year ago. Oh no! So Jack was actually sleeping with Bob's wife. That's what I understood from that. Because the priest is like, you should hurry home, you know, it's not my wife that he's sleeping with, it's yours because mine died, you know. Whoa, wow. Woo. So he didn't want to keep the priest occupied, he wanted to keep Bob occupied. Holy. That's crazy. That's not right. How could you do your friend like this? How could you? 2 physicians boarded a flight out of Seattle. One sat in the window seat, the other sat in the middle seat. Just before takeoff, an attorney got on and took the aisle seat next to the 2 physicians. The attorney kicked off his shoes, wiggled his toes, and was settling in when the physician in the window seat said, I think I'll get up and get a drink. No problem, said the attorney. I'll get it for you. While he was gone, one of the physicians picked up the attorney's shoe and spat in it. When he returned with the drink, the other physician said, that looks good, I think I'll have one too. Again, the attorney obligingly went to fetch it, and while he was gone, the other physician picked up the other shoe and spat in it. The attorney returned, and they all sat back and enjoyed the flight. As the plane was landing, the attorney slipped his feet into his shoes and knew immediately what had happened. How long must this go on, he asked. This fighting between our professions, this hatred, this animosity, this spitting in shoes and pissing in drinks? Wait, whoa, hold on a second. Wait, he pissed in the drink and the other dude drank it? It was better for them not knowing. Wait, why were they even fighting over their jobs though? I'm so confused. I'm so slow. Maybe it was because he kicked off his shoes and wiggled his toes and his toes stank so much. Both of the physicians hated him. A doctor and a lawyer were talking at a party. Their conversation was constantly interrupted by people describing their ailments and asking the doctor for free medical advice. After an hour of this, the exasperated doctor asked the lawyer, what do you do to stop people from asking you for legal advice when you're out of the office? I give it to them, replied the lawyer, and then I send them a bill. The doctor was shocked, but agreed to give it a try. The next day, still feeling slightly guilty, the doctor prepared the bills. When he went to place them in his mailbox, he found a bill from the lawyer. Oh, he did exactly what he told him. At least he wasn't lying about his advice, you know. At least you know he was legit. A man left for work one Friday afternoon. Instead of going home, he stayed out the entire weekend hunting with the boys and spending all his wages. When he finally got home on Sunday night, he was confronted by his very angry wife. After 2 hours, she stopped nagging and said, "How would you like it if you didn't see me for 2 or 3 days?" He replied, "That will be fine with me." Monday went by and he didn't see his wife. Tuesday and Wednesday came and went with the same results. Thursday, the swelling went down just enough for him to see her a little out of the corner of his left eye. Oh. I was not expecting this. I mean, I don't expect any of these from these stories because it's just too unexpected. I can't say anything right now. I don't know how to talk right now. At the hotel restaurant, a man sees an attractive woman sitting alone at the next table. Suddenly she sneezes and a glass eye comes flying out of her eye socket. It hurls by the man and he snatches it from the air and hands it back to her. "This is so embarrassing," the woman says, and she pops her eye back in place. "I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Let me buy dinner to make it up to you. May I join you?" He nods. The woman is a stimulating conversationalist, stunningly pretty, and the man finds they have a lot in common. He gets her phone number and asks, "You are the most charming woman I've ever encountered. Are you this nice to every guy you meet?" "No," she replies. "You just happened to catch my eye." Oh, literally. Wow. This wasn't much of a twist, but it's just nice. A male patient is lying in bed in the hospital, wearing an oxygen mask over his mouth and nose. A young student nurse appears and gives him a partial sponge bath. "Nurse," he mumbles from behind the mask, "are my testicles black?" Embarrassed, the young nurse replies, "I don't know, sir. I'm really here to wash your upper body and feet." He struggles to ask again, "Nurse, please check for me. Are my testicles black?" Concerned that he might elevate his blood pressure and heart rate from worrying about his testicles, she overcomes her embarrassment and pulls back the curtains. She looks very closely and says, "There's nothing wrong with this." The nurse slowly pulls off his oxygen mask, smiles at her and says very slowly, "Thank you very much. That was wonderful. Now listen very, very closely. Are my test results back?" How does that sound the same? Oh, okay. I guess it does because he's wearing an oxygen mask and the sound's kind of muffled. "Are my testicles back? Are my testicles back? Are my testicles back? Are my testicles back?" Again, I'm just trying to see how similar they sound if you say it fast. He said thank you. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
I have been betrayed.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more funny short stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Man is shocked when this beautiful woman approaches him, but what followed is hysterical. Must be funny. An average looking man walks into a bar and a beautiful woman approaches him. Where's the comma? Oh, where's the full stop? Okay.
John Doe tried out for the basketball team and made it. His asthma, however, is too...
An average-looking man walks into a bar and a beautiful woman approaches him. The woman asks the man, "How would you like to get out of here?" And the man is stunned. Ooh, the woman making the move. Hell yeah. He never thought a woman like her would ever approach him, so he agrees. They both get into his car and drive really far. He stops at a cliff with a view of the whole city. Within seconds, they start taking off their clothes. After 15 minutes of passionately making love, they finally finish. Okay. They both put their clothes on and they both just sit there awkwardly. The woman speaks up and says, "I'm a prostitute and it's going to be $100 for my service." Dang. That was a twist. The man is stunned and saddened that she didn't really like him. I mean, obviously. I mean, like, you guys just met just then, and that's what you guys first do, obviously. He gives her the money and they both sit there awkwardly. The woman tells him that she is ready to leave and the man replies, "I'm a taxi driver and it's going to be $150 for the ride here and back." Double twist. Wow. Alright, I see how it is. Wow.
Everything
I
needs to be
see
sprayed with conditioner water.
I mean, I would try to think of, like, what the twist is gonna be, but like these are just too unexpected. This therapist just made a move on this man's wife, but his response is perfect. Yeah, what was his response? After 35 years of marriage, a husband and wife came for counseling. When asked what the problem was, the wife went into a tirade listing every problem that they ever had in the years that they had been married. Wow, on and on and on. Neglect, lack of intimacy, emptiness, loneliness, feeling unloved and unlovable, an entire laundry list of unmet needs she had endured. Finally, after allowing this for a sufficient length of time, the therapist got up, walked around the desk, and after asking the wife to stand, he embraced and kissed her long and passionately as her husband watched with a raised eyebrow. Whoa! The woman shut up and quietly sat down in a daze. The therapist turned to the husband and said, "This is what your wife needs at least 3 times a week. Can you do this?" "Well, I can drop her off here on Mondays and Wednesdays, but on Fridays I fish." No, wait. I was assuming the therapist was showing him what to do, not actually telling him that you need to drop your wife off so she can have fun with the therapist. No. That's kind of odd though. The therapist is kind of odd too. What the heck? Everyone is off here. I mean, the wife didn't say anything. The therapist was off for doing that, and the husband was okay with that. Y'all are crazy. Married man sends his mistress to another country. Her postcard to him is priceless. A very rich married man was having an affair with an Italian woman. One night she confided in him that she was pregnant. Ooh. The man, not wanting to ruin his reputation or his marriage, told the Italian woman he would pay her a large sum of money if she would go to Italy and secretly have the child. And if she stayed in Italy to raise the child, he would also provide child support until the child turned 18. The Italian woman was skeptical, but she agreed. She then asked how he would know when the baby was born. To keep it discreet, he told her to simply mail him a postcard and write spaghetti on the back. Okay. And once he got the postcard, he would then arrange for the child support to begin. One day, about 9 months later, he came home to his confused wife. "Sweetie," she said, "you received a very strange postcard today from Italy." "Oh, just give it to me and I'll explain it later," he said. Will you really explain it? That's the question. The wife said okay, and then watched as her husband read the card, turned white and fainted. On the card was written, "Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. 2 with meatballs, 1 without. Send extra sauce." Oh, she had triplets. Wow, and 2 of them were boys and 1 was a girl. Oh, wow, that's very creative. I mean, wow, that is a very discreet way to describe it. A man is dating 3 women and wants to decide which to marry. This is perfect. Perfect. A man is dating 3 women and wants to decide which to marry.
I'm currently
I think
cleaning my
he just read
keyboard.
This in the title. He decides to give them a test. He gives each woman a present of $5,000 and wants us to see what she does with the money. The first does a total makeover. She goes to a fancy beauty salon, gets her hair done, new makeup, and buys several new outfits and dresses up very nicely for the man. She tells him that she has done this to be more attractive for him because she loves him so much. The man was impressed. Wow. So easily impressed. The second goes shopping to buy the man gifts. She gets him a new set of golf clubs, some new gizmos for his computer, and some expensive clothes. As she presents these gifts, she tells him that she spent all the money on him because she loves him so much. Again, the man is impressed. Again, impressed so easily. I'm just playing. The third invests the money in the stock market. She earns several times the $5,000. She gives him back his $5,000 and reinvests the remainder in a joint account. She tells him that she wants to save for the future because she loves him so much. Obviously, the man was impressed. Dang, I would be pretty impressed too. Wow. The man thought for a long time about what each woman had done with the money, and then he married the one with the largest breasts. You made me read this entire story. Not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna choose the third one. Son tells mom he wants 5 wives when he grows up, but what he said next made his dad cry. Wait, his dad cried because his son wants 5 wives?
You don't follow?
Okay. A mother and father in their 40s loved their children very much. They had 3 kids, 2 of whom were already grown up. The third child, the youngest, was only 10 years old. They were tucking the young boy into bed one night when they asked him what he wanted when he grew up. Son, Mom, I also want 5 wives. 1 will cook, 1 will sing, 1 will bathe me. Mom, and 1 will put you to sleep. Son, no, Mom, I will still sleep with you. Mom's eyes filled with tears. God bless you, son. Okay. Mom, but who will sleep with your 5 wives? Son, let them sleep with Daddy. Daddy's eyes filled up with tears. God bless you. Oh, this wasn't meaningful. I thought it was gonna be like something meaningful and we can like learn from it. But nope. Nah. Don't let these stories fool you, okay? It's never what you're gonna expect. Woman goes to the doctor's office and he gives her the fright of her life. This is gold. What did he say? Seriously, going to the doctors is always just scary for me. I hate going to the doctors or the dentist. I hate. A woman went into the doctor's office where she was seen by one of the new doctors, but after about 4 minutes in the examination room, she burst out screaming as she ran down the hall. An older doctor stopped her and asked what the problem was, and she told him her story. After listening, he had her sit down and told her to go relax in another room. The older doctor marched down the hallway to the back where the first doctor was and demanded, "What's the matter with you? Miss Terry is 63 years old. She has 2 grown children and several grandchildren, and you told her she was pregnant?" The new doctor continued to write on his clipboard and without looking up said, "Does she still have the hiccups?" Oh, he scared her because she has the hiccups. That's so true though, because whenever you have the hiccups and someone scares you, your hiccups go away. Like, that's a thing, okay? That's a thing. Wow, kind of smart, but at the same time, I hope you told her that it was just a joke. I mean, you have to tell her that it's not true, okay? A father gave his son this advice for his honeymoon. What followed is priceless. Yeah. I don't know if the advice is going to be good. Mike was going to get married to Karen, so his father sat him down for a little chat. He said, "Mike, let me tell you something. On my wedding night in a honeymoon suit, I took off my pants, handed them to your mother and said, 'Here, try these on.' She did and said, 'These are too big, I can't wear them.' I replied, 'Exactly. I wear the pants in this family and I always will.' Ever since that night, we never had any problems." Said Mike. He thought that might be a good thing to try. Mike, are you dumb? Okay. Just kidding. On his honeymoon, Mike took off his pants and said to Karen, "Here, try these on." She tried them on and said, "These are too large, they don't fit me." Mike said, "Exactly. I wear the pants in this family and I always will. I don't want you to ever forget that." Then Karen took off his pants and handed them to Mike. She said, "Here, you try on mine." He did and said, "I can't get into your pants." Karen said, "Exactly. And if you don't change your smartass attitude, you never will." Oh, she said that. Yeah, Mike, you ain't ever getting into her pants. Wow, that was actually pretty smart of her. Dang. Yeah, you go girl. You go girl. Show him who's boss. Man starts to tell a blonde joke in a bar full of girls. Then this happens. An old blind cowboy wanders into an all-girl biker bar by mistake. He finds his way to a bar stool and orders a shot of Jack Daniels. After sitting there for a while, he yells to the bartender, "Hey, you want to hear a blonde joke?" The bar immediately falls absolutely silent. In a very deep, husky voice, the woman next to him says, "Before you tell that joke, cowboy, I think it is only fair, given that you are blind, that you should know 5 things. 1. The bartender is a blonde girl with a baseball bat. 2. The bouncer is a blonde girl with a billy club. 3. I'm a 6 foot tall, 175-pound blonde woman with a black belt in karate. 4. The woman sitting next to me is blonde and a professional weightlifter. 5. The lady to your right is blonde and a professional wrestler." Dang, you are screwed. Now think about it seriously, cowboy. Do you still want to tell that blonde joke? The blind cowboy thinks for a second, shakes his head and mutters, "No, not if I'm gonna have to explain it 5 times. Savage. Wow. Oh, he didn't even care. Okay, I was expecting him to be like, oh yeah, just kidding, just kidding. Something like that. But no, he still went with the joke. Wow.
That's
some people have the guts, okay. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more stories with a twist. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Guy asks God how to make women truly happy. His answer is priceless. A man walking along a California beach was deep in prayer. All of a sudden he said out loud, "Lord, grant me one wish." The sunny California sky clouded above his head and in a booming voice, and the Lord said, "Because you have tried to be faithful to me in all ways, I will grant you one wish." Oh, awesome, you know, a free wish. The man said, "Build a bridge to Hawaii so I can drive over anytime I want." The Lord said, "Your request is very materialistic. Think of the enormous challenges for that kind of undertaking. The support required to reach the bottom of the Pacific. The concrete and steel, it will take over thousands of miles. I can do it, but it is hard for me to justify your desire for worldly things. Take a little more time and think of another wish. I wish you would honor and glorify me." Wait, did the Lord just reject him? The Lord was like, "No, I could grant you a wish, but not this wish." The man thought about it for a long time. Finally, he said, "Lord, I wish that I could understand women. I want to know how they feel inside, what they are thinking when they give the silent treatment, why they cry, what they mean when they say nothing, and how I can make a woman truly happy." The Lord replied, "You want 2 lanes or 4 lanes on that bridge?" Oh my gosh. Wow. He was like, "No, can do. Okay, this wish even I don't know the answer to. I'll build the bridge for you. I'll do it. Okay, this was a pretty good one." In a clinic, 2 children, Johnny and Alex, were sitting outside a clinic. Alex was crying very loudly. "Johnny, why are you crying?" "Alex, I came here for a blood test." Johnny, "So, are you afraid?" Alex, "No, for the blood test they cut my finger." After hearing this, Johnny started weeping, making Alex feel surprised as well as curious, and Alex asked, "Why are you crying now?" Johnny, "I came for a urine test." Oh, so Johnny thinks they're gonna cut his thingy off, you know? Oh my gosh, that's such a nightmare. Oh wow. They cut my finger. Wait, hold on a second. The twist is, he was going for a blood test. Why did they have to cut his finger? That's the twist. Seriously,
they don't have to cut the finger off.
They just stick a needle in you and pull out your blood. What kind of blood test is this person having? Or are there lots of blood tests where they have to do this? Because I've never had a doctor cut my finger and then take blood as a blood test. It doesn't work like that, right? That's the twist. Oh. 3 men at Heaven's Gate. 3 men from the same city reach Heaven's pearly gates at the same time. Peter is astonished, as this has never happened before. He says, "I will remember this always. You must tell me how you each died." The first man says, "Well, I have a heart condition and have been suspecting my wife of cheating. I come home early from work one day to find her naked in the apartment. I rush all over to find the scum she's sleeping with and find him dangling off the edge of our balcony. I stomp on his fingers and he lets go, falling 20 stories. He landed in some bushes, so I grabbed the fridge and threw it on him, crushing him. All the stress was too much for my heart, so I died."
Jeez.
I mean, wow. Hold on a second. I think this person has anger issues too, alright? He just killed someone like that. I guess when you're angry, you just go crazy, hey? The second man says, "I was cleaning windows on an apartment building when I slipped and fall off my scaffold. Luckily, I grabbed onto a balcony, but some crazy guy stomps on my fingers. I let go and fall 20 stories, but safely land in a bush. I look up and there's a fridge falling on me." Wait. So that wasn't... Wait, what? Hold on a second. So the first guy killed the second man, but the second man was just cleaning windows? Wow, says St. Peter. That's amazing. That's amazing. What? What? Is he saying that's an amazing death? Huh? He turns to the third man and asks, "So how did you die?" The third man says, "Well, I'm naked in a refrigerator." Oh, so he was the cheater. Oh, what the heck just happened? Oh, whoa. So the second man just died when he was not involved in anything. The second man was just cleaning, alright. Misunderstandings. Okay, so the third man was with the first man's wife, and he hides in a refrigerator. Wait, how do you even fit in a refrigerator? That must be a big refrigerator, man. An elderly man was sitting alone on a dark path. He wasn't sure of which direction to go, and he'd forgotten both where he was traveling to and who he was. He remembered absolutely nothing. He suddenly looked up to see an elderly woman before him. She grinned toothlessly, and a cackle spoke. Now, your third wish. What will it be? Third wish? The man was baffled. How can it be a third wish if I hadn't had a first and second wish? You've had 2 wishes already, the hag said, but your second wish was for you to forget everything you know. She cackled at the poor man. So it is that you have 1 wish left. All right, he said hesitantly. I don't believe this, but there's no harm in trying. I wish to know who I truly am. Funny, said the old woman as she granted his wish and disappeared forever. That was your first wish. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh. So his first wish was to know who he was. And then I guess he found out too much about himself. And then his second wish was, I don't want to remember this anymore. Please let me forget everything. And now he went back to square one. He was like, let me remember everything. And now he's going to regret it and he's going to wish he can erase all that memory. But no, that was his last wish. That sucks. That honestly sucks. What the heck? Okay. Wow. Well, her husband came to me an hour before my execution. He stared at me silently and listlessly. I bowed my head, not in shame, and tried to understand his pain. I didn't do it, I said, pleading my innocence. He leaned into the bars and whispered softly, I know. Whoa! Wait. So, okay, this is what I took in from that. So his wife died and this woman was blamed for it, and she tries to apologize because obviously the husband is going to be sad, but he was the one who killed her because he was like, I know you didn't do it, I didn't. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. This is creepy. Ugh. I hate my effing life. Stranger, why? I'm 22, work in fast food and will probably never do anything better. Stranger, don't say that. My coworker makes fun of me all day, and if I told my boss, he'd probably just cut my already pay because he's a cheap. My only real friend is mentally retarded, and all we ever do is stupid. I can't leave my hometown because I never learned to drive, and I fail the driver's test every time. And you know what the worst part is? Stranger, sad face. What? I live in a pineapple under the sea. Oh, this was SpongeBob? Okay. Alright. Dang, I didn't know SpongeBob had such a bad life. I didn't know this was SpongeBob's life. Anna gently caressed Michael's hair, enjoying the cozy warmth of his head resting softly in her lap. Occasionally, she glanced across the room at the pile of bin bags containing all the other bits. Hold on a second, this is getting a bit too dark. Wait, Anna killed Michael. No, thank you. How did the image of someone being romantic and cute and sweet turn into a dark horror scene? 2 fish are in a tank together. One says to the other, hey, do you know how to drive this thing? Oh, okay. Wow, this was a short twist. I liked it. How cute. A lawyer is trying to call his clients. The phone rings and the little boy in a whisper says, hello? Lawyer, is your mummy there? Boy, yes. Lawyer, can I speak with her? Boy, she's busy. Lawyer, is your daddy there? Boy, yes. Lawyer, can I speak with him? Boy, he's busy. Lawyer, is there anyone else there? Boy, the fire department. Lawyer, can I talk to one of them? Boy, they're busy. Lawyer, is there anybody else there? Boy, the police department. Lawyer, well, can I talk to one of them? Boy, they're busy. Lawyer, let me get this straight. Your mother, your father, the fire department, and the police department are all in your house and they're all busy. What are they doing? Boy, they're looking for me. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Wait, is he playing like hide and seek with his parents or what? Like, what's going on? Oh, was he missing? Oh, maybe his parents thought he was missing, but he was just hiding in the closet or something. Is that the twist?
No, it was a fire, you idiot.
Sometimes I'm a bit slow.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's the twist. I go to a table of 4, and mum and dad and 2 kids who are ready to order. Husband, how big are your pizzas? Me, they are 10-inch pizzas, sir. Husband, well, how big is 10 inches? And before I can answer, the wife chimes in. Wife, you wouldn't know anything about 10 inches, dear. Why's she gonna do that to her husband? Why's she gonna do that? Why's she gonna throw him under the bus in public too? I stood there for a moment with my mouth open before I ran to the wait station and started laughing hysterically. The poor guy. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below.
Is that actually insulting to anyone who sees this?
Thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Mail. I wouldn't know.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more funny short stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Here we are, back with these dramatic titles. Okay, father is shocked when he discovers this horrifying letter from his son. A father passing by his son's bedroom was astonished to see the bed was nicely made and everything was picked up. Then he saw an envelope propped up prominently on the pillow. It was addressed Dad. With the worst premonition, he opened the envelope and read the letter with trembling hands. I'm just expecting a twist because the stories that I read before, they all had like twists, okay? Dear Dad, it is with great regret and sorrow that I'm writing you. I had to elope with my new girlfriend because I wanted to avoid a scene with Mum and you. I've been finding real passion with Stacey and she is so nice, but I knew you would not approve of her because of her piercings, tattoos, tight motorcycle clothes, and because she is much older than I am. Dang, she sounds like a cool girl. But it's not only the passion, Dad, she's pregnant. Stacey said that we will be very happy. She owns a trailer in the woods and has a stack of firewood for the whole winter. We share a dream of having many more children. Wait. In the meantime, we'll pray that science will find a cure for AIDS so Stacey can get better. She sure deserves it. Don't worry, Dad. I'm 15. Holy! He's 15? I'm 15 and I know how to take care of myself.
No, you don't.
Someday, I'm sure we'll be back to visit so you can get to know your many grandchildren. Love, your son, Joshua. P.S. Dad, none of the above is true. I'm over at Jason's house. I just wanted to remind you that there are worse things in life than the school report that's on the kitchen table. Call when it is safe for me to come back home. Whoa, why didn't I think about this when I was a kid? Wow. Whoa, that's kind of smart. Basically, he made his dad really angry, and then he was like, just kidding. None of this is true. You can be relieved. But you know what? The report card is on the table and I failed everything, but I hope you're still okay because none of the above was real, so you should be relieved. Wow. Well, I was not expecting that thing. That hit though. Wow. I don't know, like, should I find it good? I don't know, because it's like, I mean, it is pretty smart, but at the same time, he's like lying to his dad kind of thing. Well, he wasn't lying because he ended up telling the truth, but then still, like, you make your dad believe it for like, okay, 10 seconds, but still. Wow, imagine if he didn't even finish the letter, and he just got halfway and he was so angry that he just didn't finish it. Oof. This was a good one. Dang. Jeez. Wow, that's pretty smart. Police officer didn't give him enough time to explain, but when he does, priceless. Okay. A police officer in a small town stopped a motorist who was speeding down Main Street. But officer, the man began, I can explain. Just be quiet, snapped the officer. I'm going to let you cool your heels in jail until the chief gets back. But officer, I just wanted to say, and I said to keep quiet, you're going to jail. A few hours later, the officer looked in on his prisoner and said, lucky for you that the chief's at his daughter's wedding. He'll be in a good mood when he gets back. Don't count on it, answered the fellow in the cell. I'm the groom. Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay. Alright, the chief is gonna be hella mad. Woman decides to test her husband's love, then this happened. LOL. Not too long ago, there was a woman who felt that her husband was being distant and unloving. She wanted to know how her husband would react if she left without
my sister playing lip art reading.
Okay, I get it.
telling him where she had gone. Oh no, don't tell me it's gonna be something bad. Oh no. She decided to write him a letter saying she was tired of him and she didn't want to live with him anymore. She knew it was petty and perhaps childish, but she needed to know how her husband felt. And besides, this was more of a prank than a real test, right? After writing the letter, she put it on a table in the bedroom and then climbed under the bed to hide until her husband got home. She hoped to hear his outraged response or to see him get upset. When the husband eventually came back home, he saw the letter on the table and read it. After a few moments of silence, he picked up the pen and added something to the letter. Then he started to get changed, whistling happy tunes and singing and dancing while he did so. He seemed overjoyed rather than crushed and heartbroken. No! The woman was shocked and incredibly hurt, but things only got worse. The husband grabbed his phone and dialed a number. His wife listened from under the bed as he started chatting to someone. "Hey babe." "Oh hell no," said the husband into the phone. "I'm just getting changed now. I'll join you in a bit." As for the other fool, it finally dawned on her that I was cheating on her and she left. I was really wrong to have married her. I wish you and me had met earlier. See you soon, honey. This is like a prank gone wrong kind of thing. Oh. Then he hung up and walked out of the room. After some time, the wife heard the front door open and close. Her husband was gone. In tears and very upset, she climbed out from under the bed and stumbled over to read what her unfaithful husband had written on the end of her letter. Through teary eyes, she read, "I could see your feet under the bed, you idiot. I'm going to buy bread." Oh, he knew? Oh, he knew.
I knew it. I knew it though.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess everything was just a prank. Oh, so he paid her back. Oh my gosh, it's like a prank
so
gone
tired.
wrong kind of thing.
I have a
and
headache.
how the person gets paid back. Oh wow, wow. That's kind of cute, though, you know. That's kind of cute. It's a keeper. Oh, he called her an idiot. That's kind of cute. This one was pretty good.
Calling a girl an idiot. Wow.
This is the kind of love I want.
You don't?
Like, he didn't even get mad. He was just like, "I'm too tired to deal with this. I'm out to buy bread." He thought that this was the dumbest kid ever, but in reality, what the boy did is genius. A young boy enters a barber shop, and the barber whispers to his customer, "This is the dumbest kid in the world. Watch while I prove it to you." The barber puts a dollar bill in one hand and 2 quarters in the other, then calls the boy over and asks, "Which do you want, son?" The boy takes the quarters and leaves. "What did I tell you?" said the barber. "That kid never learns." Later, when the customer leaves, he sees the same young boy coming out of the ice cream store. "Hey son, may I ask you a question? Why did you take the quarters instead of the dollar bill?" The boy licked his cone and replied, "Because the day I take the dollar, the game is over." Oh, dang, that is smart. So I'm assuming he plays this game every day. And every day, if he makes like 2 quarters, it's gonna add up, you know? Wow, that's smart. But once he takes that $1, that dude isn't gonna want to play with him anymore because he's just gonna know that he's gonna lose money. Wow, this kid is smart. This man's wife stopped him from doing what he wanted. What happens next is gold. Okay, Buddy and his wife Edna went to the state fair every year, and every year Buddy would say, "Edna, I like to ride in that helicopter." Edna always replied, "I know, Buddy, but that helicopter ride is $50, and $50 is $50. One year, Buddy and Edna went to the fair, and Buddy said, "Edna, I'm 85 years old. If I don't ride that helicopter, I might never get another chance." Oh, dang. Okay. To this, Edna replied, "Buddy, that helicopter ride is $50, and $50 is $50. Come on, it's not like you can take the $50 with you when you die, you know. just let it experience it." The pilot overheard the couple and said, "Folks, I'll make you a deal. I'll take the both of you for a ride. If you can stay quiet for the entire ride and don't say a word, I won't charge you a penny. But if you say one word, it's $50. Oh, okay. Buddy and Edna agreed, and up they went. Oof. The pilot did all kinds of fancy maneuvers, but not a word was heard. He did his daredevil tricks over and over again, but still not a word. When they landed, the pilot turned to Buddy and said, "By golly, I did everything I could to get you to yell out, but you didn't. I'm impressed." Buddy replied, "Well, to tell you the truth, I almost said something when Edna fell out. But you know, $50 is $50. Edna fell out.
And you didn't say anything?
$50 is $50. Oh no, Edna. Kid is shocked with himself when he did this in class, but what followed is priceless. Alright, tell me the priceless story. There's a 9-year-old kid sitting at his desk, and all of a sudden there's a puddle between his feet and the front of his pants are wet. Oh, he peed himself?
Don't be so sure, girl.
Have you guys ever peed yourself before? Like, I peed myself while playing hide and seek because I was so scared in the dark, so I peed myself. Like, I was just hiding, okay? I was hiding, but I was scared because it was so dark. But I was hiding. But it was like the best place to hide because it was dark and no one could find me. But I peed myself because I was so scared. Okay. Cool story. He thinks his heart is going to stop because he can't possibly imagine how this has happened. It's never happened before, and he knows that when the boys finds out, he will never hear the end of it. Oh. When the girls find out, they'll never speak to him again as long as he lives. No! The boy believes his heart is going to stop. He puts his head down and prays this prayer. "Dear God, this is an emergency. I need help now. 5 minutes from now, I'm dead meat." He looks up from his prayer, and here comes the teacher with a look in her eyes that says he has been discovered. As the teacher is walking towards him, a classmate named Susie is carrying a goldfish bowl that is filled with water. Susie trips in front of the teacher and dumps the bowl of water in the boy's lap. The boy pretends to be angry, but all the while is saying to himself, "Thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord." Now, all of a sudden, instead of being the object of ridicule, the boy is the object of sympathy. The teacher rushes him downstairs and gives him gym shorts to put on while his pants dry out. All the other children are on their hands and knees cleaning up around his desk. The sympathy is wonderful, but as life would have it, the ridicule that should have been his has transferred to someone else, Susie. She tries to help, but they tell her to get out. "You've done enough, you klutz." Finally, at the end of the day, as they are waiting for the bus, the boy walks over to Susie and whispers, "You did it on purpose, didn't you?" Susie whispers back, "I wet my pants once too."
Shit!
That's so cute! Okay, that's adorable. This should be like a cute love story, okay? That is freaking cute. Like, if someone did this for me, if I was a kid or something, I think I would just be in love. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more hilarious short stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. We're back with these hilarious stories. I know you guys love them as much as I love them. Like, I just love these stories because you don't know what to expect. Alright, let's start. This rich woman thought she had the perfect husband, but then he said this. Ooh. Several men were in the locker room of the gym when a cell phone on the bench rang and a man put it on speaker and begins to talk.